joining me for the first time, hello! I have two Ourgeneration dolls in front of me, Milana and Ivory. Now, I had recently put Ivory up and I was gushing over how beautiful her dress was, and then I kind of thought about it a bit more and I thought, I'm sure I've seen that dress before. So I went into storage and my friend had brought me Milana previously in the same dress, so it's almost got a schoolgirl tone to the two girls. I don't know why they're in similar dresses, but they're both beautiful dolls and we're going to open them both up. So in case you're new to Ourgeneration dolls, Ourgeneration dolls are what I call the affordable family 18-inch dolls. Basically, they have a huge range. They're in a lot of stores. They're available in a lot of countries, I know that, and they really have such a variety of dolls that there is definitely something to, you know, cater to everybody's sort of taste. I really love the retro range. I've opened up some of the retro range before. I love the outfits, the styles, etc. So these two, I don't know why they scream schoolgirl to me. Milana is in a darker skin tone than Ivory. She has blue eyes and brunette hair. Let me get the scissors and snip her out. Okay, here is Milana out of the box. She's gorgeous. I love, I know I go on about this, dolls with blue eyes that are brunettes. They are such a rarity. It's always the blondes that get the blue eyes. I don't know why. So, and there's green with brunette. We see a lot of dolls like that. We see hazel eyes with brunette a lot. But trying to find a blue-eyed brunette is actually quite a task. It is quite a task. And she is just gorgeous. She has pigtails, and I love the pigtails. She does look very innocent, very schoolgirlish. Let's bring her up close and have a look. Okay, here is Milana up close. She's very cute and very schoolgirlish. Now, Ourgeneration faces don't tend to vary too much. The variation is in the eye color, is in the hair color, is in the hairstyle, the color of the lips, and I feel sometimes the nose has changed, though I'm not entirely sure, and the skin tone. So the overall face in the dolls does not change too much. They do have a very similar mold. There are other molds, I've seen those, but the range isn't as varied as, say, like American Girl, Truly Me. Just look at these medium blue eyes with this sweet smile. She's so giving me schoolgirl vibes. Good little girl, you know, she does what the teachers told and she's so happy to be at school. They do have baby doll eyes, which means they go to sleep when you put them to sleep. Very cute. She has a deep light pink lip, and her blushing, I think, I'm looking at some of my OG dolls on the shelf behind me on display, and I think the blushing actually makes her cheeks shine out. So the blushing on her, I don't know what they've done differently, but something about her cheeks, she's giving me cute little schoolgirl chubby cheeks. Her eyebrows are a black rather than a brown, but what really sells me is look at this hair. If I turn her around and we'll look up close, look at this thick ponytailed hair. This is thick, but it's not, you know, that sort of hair you touch and it's dry and awful. It's so incredibly soft on this side and this side. It is really lovely to play with. In her hair, she has a full headband with elastic at the bottom, which has a little white bow at the top. You can see the seam line down there. It is not down the middle. It is slightly off to the side, the seam line, which gives her a tiny bit of a wonky feeling in her head. But on the other side, this bow takes away from you staring at it. Kind of, I think they've done that on purpose, so it semi-hides the fact that her split in her hair is off to the side. She's looking a bit funny there, isn't she, when I open, when I close. Going down to her dress. Now, I won't look at Ivory's dress in such detail because obviously it's the same dress. I don't know if there's a little line of them, or there's a reason that a bunch of dolls came out in this dress. You can let me know if there's more of these girls in this dress. I want them. If there's like a little group or a play group or something, I want all of them because they're so cute. I really, really, really love this dress. And though she is a brunette with blue eyes, this dress is a huge reason I chose her and a huge reason I chose Ivory. So it is done in this, it's not a soft material, it's a tough material that has lines diagonally on it and a red with a sprinkling of black through it. The sleeves, though they look like a blouse underneath the dress, are actually attached to the dress that is in a silky material. And then there is this silver textured collar coming down to here. We have a basic skirt on the dress part. There's not really much to it other than it's pulled together out of Velcro at the back. It's very, very basic, but the coloring is beautiful. Like I would never have picked silver to put along the cuff line with this cover, with this color red, but it works so well. We then, if we lift up your dress, I'm sorry, my darling, I'm not meaning to be rude, but I need to show. She has these gray stripe textured leggings. Well, they're stockings actually, as they go right down over her feet. Does she have undies on underneath? Yes, she does. She has undies, and those undies are removable. They're in a pink color. Coming down to here, there are her shoes. Now, our generation dolls all seem to come with plastic shoes. American Girl dolls come with such nicer shoes. That's one thing I'll say is if you look, and a lot of them you can get on sale for like $10, so it's almost worth investing in, you know, some shoes if you get a second-hand doll. I like to keep my girls in their proper outfits, so I don't like to change them over, but if you're looking for a really nice 18-inch doll shoe that's not too expensive, look for American Girl doll shoes. I'm not so much into the plastic Our Generation doll shoes, so at the moment they're held on by this plastic. I'll snip that off in a bit. So yeah, for I believe she was $35 New Zealand, so I'll have a conversion down here. For $35 New Zealand, this is a fantastic doll for a girl who wants something a bit bigger and to carry with her. And there are a lot of girls out there that love having a dolly friend. Let's look at Ivory. So here is Ivory. As you can see, she was the same doll make. I think it's called like the basic doll, so the $35 range. And the box is pretty much the same. Let's get her out and have a look at her differences. So here is Ivory out of the box. There are some small differences to her outfit. So there are differences to her other than her head area. First off, let's bring her up and have a close-up look. Here is Ivory up close. So she is a different girl and has a lot of different things in her face. First off, she is a lighter skin tone. She doesn't have that blushing that I feel Milana has, where her cheeks, she's giving herself some chubby cheeks, chubby schoolgirl cheeks. Her eyes are brown. She still has the baby doll eyes. And her lips are, they're actually glossed. Milana's lips look to be a matte to me, whereas Ivory looks like she's wearing some lip gloss. There is a sheen to them. See that shine over there in the sun? I'm trying to bring that up so you can see. Yeah, Milana's definitely a matte, so Ivory has some lip gloss on. She's maybe feeling a bit flirty today or something. Bring out those gorgeous lips. Then on the hairstyle, where Milana has the white bow, Ivory has a bow in the red to match the dress. Let's get that in focus there. Same sort of style with an elastic band out the back, and she is wearing pigtails as well, but obviously she is a blonde beauty. Oh, that's interesting. There's a bit of a box in there. Take that out. And whereas Milana has long, straight, flowing brown, very tidy brown hair, Ivory's is more a semi-chaos, see this one pulling here, semi-chaos, still soft, beautiful soft hair, but semi-chaotic curls, I should say. They have done her hair again with the part being slightly to the side and on angle here rather than right down the middle. I don't know why that is. It looks strange from the back. You, as I said on the other one, you don't notice it because of the bow in the front. It looks like it's meant to be that way. Maybe that's part of the schoolgirls thing, is they, you know, part of their school rules is the girls have pigtails in their hair, or at least have it tied up, and the girls have both decided to have pigtails. In my stories, they are going to be best friends because I think they're gorgeous. All right, so the outfit is pretty much the same. Nothing different really here other than the body coloring. Go down to here, we'll see if she's got some undies on. Are they pink? Yes, she has pink detachable undies on. And the only other difference to her with her outfit is, instead of having, what would you call those, like a plum shoes, she has a matte gold shoe. So that's interesting. The girls have different ribbons and different shoes to their outfit. Let's look at their articulation. All right, so these are the basic dolls. Unlike the deluxe dolls that can bend their arms and stuff, there is no bending mechanism in here. I do not recommend bending their arms on the deluxe dolls anyway, because there is no actual joint. It's all inside the arm, and it, over time with the ones I've seen in the thrift stores, the doll develops like white lines around their arms, which look absolutely terrible from the amount of bending back and forth that the plastics had to endure. So it's not something I recommend at all. So basic points of articulation: she can move her head from side to side. She cannot move it down or up. That's just the body basically moving. She has arm movement back and forward. She pulls it back if you try and bring it up this way. So she does not hold her joins there. You can move it up this way. It just does not hold. On her legs, she can kick forward, yeah. She can kick back, yeah. But because this is a basic doll, there is no knee movement here, nor is there ankle or wrist, any of the things. So it's basically the 5 points, which, to be quite honest, if you're buying a little girl a doll, that's all they really need. If they get too many movement points on them, what happens to dolls and, you know, like the made to move Barbies, is little kids move them back and forward and back and forward and back and forward and back and forward, and the burrs start to happen on the joints, things break off, and they become loose dolls, and you shake them and their legs go all over the place. So you know, for me, even for older girls, on the Ourgenerations, they only need the 5 basic points. Let's bring them both together. Okay, I've got my 2 girls together. I had them holding hands, but when I had them holding hands, every so often it would go pop, and I have to retake the video so we can just pretend they're holding hands. I almost thought of making them stepsisters. That would have been a really cool story, but no, I've decided that they're schoolgirls. They go to the same private school together, and they are best friends. For comparison size reasons, here is a Disney toddler doll. You can see she comes up to her shoulder here. Now, over here is Bailey, my American girl. You can see here that they are the same height. And look at Bailey's shoes. Those are boots. Leather. Those are material boots, and they cost me $10. Just you know, a little thing with, if you're going to buy shoes for the dolls. Our generation have some really lovely outfits, but American Girl takes the cakes with the 18-inch shoes. If you love Our Generation girls and you love Milana and Ivory, please give this video a thumbs up. If you love dolls in general, please subscribe. We love to open dolls here, and we love to share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.